We've had a traumatic parade experience.
I've never experienced that in America.
I was standing on one leg.
Shove you from behind.
It's the Beignet day.
It's your Beignet? Just COCO. Yeah.
It's Christmas and I'm on my way to Disneyland Paris. In part 1, I headed to Disneyland Paris with my friend Sarah. I haven't been here for about 6 years and this is her first visit. It didn't all go smoothly though, so if you've not seen that video, make sure you go back and watch it. We're staying at the Apart Hotel Adagio Ceres, and it's about a 20-minute walk to the parks, but there is a free shuttle bus that runs about every 20 minutes, every half hour, so we're on our way to get that. We didn't realise how close the bus stop was to the hotel, so the first time we walked straight past it, but luckily we'd left plenty of time, so we were able to find it before the bus came. We're just looking for the bus stop, which... is that one over there? We've just got off the bus and we're walking into the park. You excited, Sarah?
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Sarah already broke her necklace before we left the hotel.
It fell off.
We're hoping it's fixed. We've just gone through the bag check and we're headed to Disneyland.
Starting to feel like I'm at Disney.
Getting emotional, Sarah?
Not yet.
Oh, nearly went into a barrier.
Hey?
I nearly walked into that barrier. Too busy
That would
filming.
be me if I was trying to vlog.
So the park entrance is underneath the Disneyland Hotel, which has been newly refurbished this year and is looking lovely. And this is the queue we've got to join. So there's a couple of different queues at the entrance. We're not sure which one we're supposed to be in, and it's roped off here. The park opens at 9:30 today, so we're a bit early, and yeah, we're excited. Oh, it's a video. Sarah's had a costume change already. We're not even in there yet.
Sweaty heady.
And she's modelling one of our lovely sparkle bands with her ears. It looks pretty good actually. We've just come through the turnstiles. The weather's not brilliant today, it's a bit drizzly, so I'm hoping it doesn't get any worse. Oh, I think the characters are above us, maybe.
Thank you, everyone, for waving at us. Thank you.
I thought everyone was waving at us. Let's turn around and see. Mickey and Minnie. That's a big tree. Picture here.
Join the triumph of the stars.
We're heading to Frontierland. We've just done Big Thunder Mountain, which was a walk-on. Let's hope all the other queues are like that one. On our way to the Haunted Mansion. Oh, sorry, Phantom Manor. Phantom Manor, as it's known in Disneyland Paris. These queues are great. Or these lack of queues. Let's hope it lasts all day.
Let's go.
Welcome, curious friends. It is so nice to have guests.
Entrez, braves mortels, et visitons ensemble ce fameux manoir.
I always thought the Haunted Mansion was the same in each of the parks, but there are actually some differences. Firstly, the exterior of the ride is very different, with Disneyland Paris being situated in a Victorian-style mansion. One thing a lot of guests don't realise is that only the introduction to the ride takes place in the house, and the actual ride itself is in a big warehouse building hidden behind the house. The famous stretching room at the start of the ride is actually a lift that takes guests down to a lower level, where a corridor connects it to the show building where the actual ride is housed. You scared, Sarah?
No. Yes, terribly.
Phantom Manor has its own backstory involving an abandoned bride whose groom mysteriously vanished before the wedding. Her ghost is said to wander the house looking for her lost love, and you can see the bride at various points of the ride. The original designers of the first Haunted Mansion couldn't decide between doing a scary ride or making it fun, so in the end they did both, with the first half being scary and the second part being a bit more humorous. We've stopped for a quick break and we've already hit our first shop, and I'm just about to do an outfit change.
It's lovely.
I've bought a festive poncho. This would prove both problematic with my backpack and difficult to get on and off rides, so not the most practical thing to wear at a theme park.
Slightly different layout to the American ones.
I don't think I've been in this corner before.
Here we go, I'm taking you somewhere new. I have a feeling there will probably be seats. Show times.
We're looking for the Frontier Theatre, which I think is here.
But it says 11 o'clock on their app.
We've come over to the Indiana Jones ride, which I wouldn't mind skipping, but Sarah wants to do it. And the reason I don't like this ride is because I always get hurt on it. The head restraints are really hard, and where it's so jerky and you get bashed about, I always hit my head on the sides and it crushes my ears. So yeah, rather than being scary, I'm always anxious on it because I know I'm going to come away in pain. Indiana Jones was a success.
A success.
It was
a mission.
I always find it painful on the
Yeah.
head.
My head was fine, my legs, my knee was very painful because I can't bend it back far enough.
Yeah.
But it was still fun.
And trying to get out of the seat, that was hard because it's quite a low seat. So I struggled to stand up at the end, but we made it.
But as a plus size person, so far I've managed to get on every ride. We shall see how we go.
These are quite cute. It's like an earmuff on a headband with Chip and Dale. €23. I've changed into my ears. The hat was getting a bit hot.
It's very mild here for
today. I thought it would be colder. Sarah's not even got a coat on. I've ditched my coat for the poncho.
I have got a thermal underneath.
We'll go this way. We got lost looking for Pirates of the Caribbean, but we see it.
It's a big sign saying Pirates of the Caribbean. I was thinking I should have bought my suitcase cover. Would have been great.
What to wear?
Sit on things.
Oh, yeah. "25-minute wait." We're at the loading bay of Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, nearly.
Et sa nombreuse et précieuse récompense. A-t-on jamais vu carrière plus rentable?
Je regarde, mais Gérald.
J'accepte humblement ce magnifique trésor en récompense d'une vie DELI, piraterie,
See anything you like? Disneyland Paris Spirit jersey. That's quite nice.
Hey, Papa.
Oh, I think we came in early enough.
Yeah. Oh, what's the seat?
We try our luck at Plaza Gardens tomorrow.
Yeah, we've just tried our luck at, what's it called? Captain Jack's.
Jack's.
And we've got a table, despite not having a reservation for lunch on Christmas Day.
Woo-hoo.
And I've always wanted to eat in this one, so I'm pretty chuffed. So this is inside Captain Jack's, which has the view of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which I've always wanted to eat in here, and that's why, because you can watch the boats go around.
Yeah, I know. Happy Christmas. That's coming before you. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. It's very dark in here. Sarah's got her torch out to see the menu, and I'm struggling without one. But here's a quick look of what's on offer. Oh, you took the light away.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, yeah, that's better. Here's the drinks menu. If you would like a cocktail for 18 euros, which it's 28 euros one of them. I think I will be having a Coke.
This is a signature one here.
Don't really want to have a cocktail.
But for Christmas Day, it's nice to have a proper sit-down meal.
Yeah. I'm in my element because I've always wanted to eat here. I'm repeating myself for the video. Our drinks have arrived. We did actually go for the virgin pina coladas, which come in like a big coconut. It's not a real coconut, it's a ceramic one. That's pretty cool. What's it like?
So good.
Let's
Sweet,
try it.
lovely. Yeah.
I hope I don't spill it. Ooh, nice. We've put our necklaces on to try and help us see in this dim lighting. It's sort of working. At least I can see you now.
And we feel festive.
Very festive. That pina colada's doing the trick.
Yeah, the virgin one.
Yeah, there is no alcohol in it. The food has arrived. Sarah went for the
sweet potato.
what did you get? Pork? No, jerk pork. Which, if you can see there in the dark. And I went for the beef casserole, which comes with mashed sweet potato. Yeah. Do you like sweet potato?
I don't love it, but I'll eat it.
So Sarah, how did you like your meal?
It was lovely. The jerk pork was delicious. I ended up with sweet potato mash because I don't like pea puree. That was okay. It was nice with the pork, but the leftovers, eating it on its own, I don't like it as much.
Sarah's quite a fussy eater.
I'm a very fussy eater. And I just couldn't bring myself to eat grilled lettuce because it just doesn't seem right
Yeah,
to me.
it came with grilled lettuce. Any final words?
It was a nice meal, nice to
Was
come
it
to the
worth-
sit-down restaurant.
Was it worth £38?
No, well, euros.
Ah, euros.
Okay, yes. No, I think the prices. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Prices are very exorbitant in the sit-down
Yeah.
restaurants, but for one treat on Christmas Day,
Yeah.
it's worth it.
I had the boeuf, or I thought it was going to be a casserole. I'm sure it said beef casserole on the menu, but it was actually more of a beef brisket, just like one piece, rather than a casserole with lots of bits, and it was very nice. It was, I suppose, a little bit fatty, where it had a layer of fat around the outside, which was kind of flavourful, but also a bit sickly by the end. But it was nice, and the sides were nice. It came with sweet potato and some kind of like pepper, sautéed peppers and jalapenos, which I thought might be too spicy, but it wasn't. It was delicious, but expensive.
Was it? I was going to say, was it worth the cost? Well, I'm going to drop it.
Yes and no. Sort of. The meal on its own, no, probably that overpriced for £38 for the main course. But I'm still pleased we came here because I've always wanted to eat in this restaurant, and I did enjoy the ambience.
Yeah,
And,
the ambiance makes it worth it.
Yeah,
doesn't
so
it?
more, you're paying for the occasion and the fact that you're here. So even though it was nice food, like, wouldn't do it every meal.
No.
Disneyland, and we're just queuing up to go on It's a Small World, and we're nearly at the front. The queue has not been too bad, maybe 20 minutes. It's a Small World was originally created for the 1964 World's Fair, and it was then transported back to Disneyland because it had been so popular. The characters and artwork were designed by Disney artist Mary Blair, who was known for her fun sense of colour. We've just come into Discoveryland and it's very busy. I think this is the queue for Buzz Lightyear. Although it only said...
I don't mind doing it, I was just more worried about the size.
I wonder what the queue for Hyperspace Mountain is. I think it says 45 minutes. We're at the loading bay for Space Mountain. Oh, sorry, Hyperspace Mountain. And it looks like they load two cars at the same time. That one's just going off, but we're on the right side.
Remember not to swear, don't I? So I can't sit here.
Just come off Hyperspace.
Oh, start again. I didn't realise you'd started.
The train behind us. Don't mess this up. We've just come off Hyperspace Mountain. How do you feel, Sarah?
Hi. Yeah, no, it was absolutely fantastic. Loved it, but it is definitely hyperspace. It's a lot faster and a lot more thrilling than the ones in America. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite...
It's intense.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very exhilarating, but getting on and off is not great, especially if you've got bags. Like, you're supposed to put them by your feet. And because I've been shopping, I've got a big rucksack and a big shopping bag.
I warned her not to shop till the end of the day.
Well, I had to, there was something I needed, but it just made it very awkward, like trying to get your feet in.
Yeah.
And
And if you've
just
got any mobility issues, it's tricky, but still worth it.
But we were the only ones that seemed to have problems because everyone else...
Well, you had the shopping, then I had the mobility issues.
Everyone else got on fine.
Yeah.
And then it just made us feel a bit silly, I think.
Yeah.
Like taking ages. But
Absolutely.
it was good.
Absolutely. Have a drink or a dessert. Something yummy.
Sarah's just treated us to the premier access for Star Tours. Is it called Star Tours here?
Yeah.
So we're headed there now.
Right.
So the premier access takes you in here and straight up a load of stairs, which is not kind to our feet. And I think this is the queue that we're bypassing, which is nice. We should have done it on the last queue because that was longer. Now, here's where we join the queue. We've stopped for a break at Cafe Hyperion as our feet were aching, and we were going to have just like a dessert or something, but while we were here we figured we might as well have an early dinner just in case things close earlier than usual tonight. So I just had a cheeseburger and chips, and I got two pink beignets. So we're just going to try these and see what they're like, as I've never had a beignet before and don't really know what they are. Although these don't look what I thought beignets were like. Right. Thank you. Thank you. You break one in half. Show us what they're like inside. Hopefully not.
Profiterole, I think. I might have ice cream in there.
Oh.
Okay. It's almost like bread.
Is it like a donut? I don't really like the icing. It's very artificial strawberry.
I don't mind the icing. I quite like it.
I wouldn't buy it again. It was €4 for two, which bit disappointing.
Welcome to Disney.
We've just come out of the restaurant and it's dark, so all the lights are on. Right, we're heading to Buzz Lightyear, which Sarah didn't want to go on. Oh, the queue looks big. Is that it? Okay, we might skip this. We've said we'll go on it if it's 20 minutes or less, but it's not looking very promising from all those people over there. We've got our light up necklaces back on.
They're going in very quickly.
Well, do you want to join it or not?
Shall we? Let's just do it. Get done.
Where's the end of the queue? We're going for it. We came out of that restaurant at the wrong time because I think a parade has just finished. Sarah didn't want to wait, so she's gone for Premier Access again. Money bags. We've come through on Premier Access, but there's still a bit of a queue.
All right, you Junior Space Rangers, listen up. Zurg is using the stolen battery cells to energize his secret weapon. Our mission is to find his robots and his secret weapon in Plaza. We will remain here at Star Command to coordinate the mission. Battle stations, report to the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond.
I've got something. Jesus! You're just aiming randomly everywhere, aren't you?
I'm doing surprisingly well, considering I'm actually filming and not really concentrating on aiming. I didn't know it spins round. How did you figure that out?
Does it spin?
We've realised we can spin it round.
Well, that's more fun now. I'll go back to that.
we just came off Buzz Lightyear. There was a little incident where, as we came to the end of the ride, I realised I didn't know where I'd put my camera case, and it was actually on my lap and bounced onto the floor. Then the lens fell out, so I was trying to scrabble around to find it, but the whole thing's on a conveyor belt, and I thought they would stop it for me as I was like on the floor.
She nearly left me stuck on the ride.
But they didn't stop it. So I nearly got swallowed by the end of the belt and only just made it off in one piece. But I did get quite a good score. And the castle is now all lit up. The next parade is 50 minutes away and people are already starting to save their places. But I'm going for a little wander while Sarah sits on a bench. So I thought I'd take a little walk along Main Street, which is one of my favourite places to be in the park. I love walking along, looking at the shop fronts and the little buildings and listening to the music as the crowds go by. And boy, there are a lot of crowds today. It's pretty packed, as you can see. I'm dying to get in some of these shops and have a look, but I'm also aware of the fact that Sarah probably wants to look too. So I do allow myself a little peep in one of the shops, and I go in for a quick walk round, but it's so busy in there I can't really get to anything. So I come out and save it for another day and head back to meet Sarah for the parade. Every now and then there was a tree lighting celebration where they turned off all the lights and played a little fanfare, and the lights came on and changed colour, and I think there was snow as well, but I didn't really notice it because I think it was melting by the time it got to our heads because it was actually quite mild weather. Sarah's found a parade spot and I'm just queuing up for hot chocolate, which looks like it could take a while because the queue is going on for miles.
Mickey's dazzling Christmas
We stay
parade
sitting
will
in the one
begin in
behind
just
us
10
and see.
minutes.
Unless they tell us to.
Unfortunately, the parade was a disaster for us. It was so uncomfortable. We'd been sat on the curb beforehand, but then as it started, the cast members made us stand up, and then we were blocking the view of everyone behind us. And then I felt bad, so I sort of let a couple of kids in front of me, and then I felt I was taller than all the adults as well, so I was like bending down trying to let other people see, but then that was making my knees hurt. And then I don't know what happened, but at one point I tried to adjust my footing, and then there was no room to even put my foot back down because it was so busy. So I spent part of it on one leg, and then everyone was just banging into us the whole time, and it was just really uncomfortable, and I couldn't wait for it to be over. It was awful.
Without swearing.
We've had a traumatic parade experience.
Well, the parade itself is phenomenally stunning, absolutely beautiful. It was ruined by people who get there last minute and then shove you from behind to the point where I was in pain trying to balance on the edge of the pavement.
Yeah.
Sadly, I've never experienced that in America.
No.
But here, just awful. Yeah.
We're heading through the castle. It's very busy. This little shop is in the castle. I think it's a Christmas shop. Oh, that's a good decoration for me. Mini is €15. These ones are nice, but big. I always find their ones look like they'd be way too heavy, and they'd all smash. Guess where we are?
Le tour est joué.
We've just done Snow White.
It's very cute, very Disney, very slow loading.
Yeah, the
Very.
queue said 10 minutes. I'm sure it was at least 30.
It was, yeah, over 30 minutes, yeah.
And it was just hard to get on and off.
Yeah, I needed somebody to give me a big shove from the rear end to get on. I've got nothing left in my muscles this evening.
Yeah, and well, just a little car for little children. So hard for us to squeeze in, but we did. And the actual ride,
We did it. The ride was fine. Yeah, done it before. It's nice.
I like
It's
that
Disney.
ride.
Yep, it's cute.
We're going to call it a day with the rides, we think. So we're just going to find somewhere, maybe for a sit down, and wait till the illuminations.
Hey?
I was saying, do we know what it's called? I think we're at the Market House Deli,
Yeah, that might give it away.
where I've just got a hot chocolate and a Mickey beignet. It's the beignet day.
It's your beignet day.
Well, because I feel like the one we had earlier wasn't what they're normally like.
You didn't like the icing on it, did you?
So I think this is the same but without the icing. So I'll find out in a minute. This is the Mickey beignet.
Oh, that's cute.
I needed something Mickey shaped today.
Plain, or has it got
Oh, actually, yeah, I think it's filled with chocolate as well. So it is different from the one earlier.
Getting one of those tomorrow. My vision's really bad. I'm hoping I'm actually getting it here. Oh, that looks fresh. Fresh.
Is it just the middle full of chocolate or this bit too?
Maybe. Fresh
I
bread.
think the middle has got the chocolate and then this is just the bun.
Nice. Is it yummy?
Same as the one earlier.
Same taste, but not with the strawberry icing.
Yeah, I think the chocolate bit will be
Yeah.
better. We're waiting for the drone show.
It's fireworks.
Hopefully we're in a good spot. Did it press down or something?
The lights
Or
were
it was like 5 seconds ago.
sort of,
It's snowing behind us, but not in front.
yeah, I've got a bit of it, yeah.
Within each of us is a dreamer just waiting to be awakened. This is your invitation to dream.
We're letting everyone leave before we attempt it, as we're knackered and it's a bit hectic, and we just can't move. So we're sat outside the City Hall, which seems to be the only quiet bit of seating, and we're probably going to get moved along soon. Sarah, how did you like the nighttime, what's the word?
Shows.
Yeah,
The illuminations and the electric sky parade. They're fabulous, but I was too done in to enjoy them. I just wanted to go and sit down somewhere. I'm just too old for this now.
I wish they had seating for it.
Yeah.
It spoilt a bit because our feet hurt. We
Yeah.
couldn't stand up. So Sarah bailed out halfway.
Yeah.
That was probably a good time to look in the shops though.
It was lovely.
Quiet.
Yeah. It was really nice. Yeah. That's
and
why I
then-
did it.
Yeah, I stayed to the end. But it's the same show that's been there as long as I remember seeing that show. Because
Yeah.
I've got the same one on
Yeah.
video. So I think they need to update the actual footage they play on the castle, because I've seen it before.
Yeah, I mean, I've not been to Paris before, but it's no different than any I've seen in the other parks.
Right.
So that's why I was quite happy to bail out.
I did like the drone show, but from where we stood, the Christmas decorations are in the way a bit. So tomorrow we'll try and get a clearer view and not be in Main Street, because the garlands spoiled some of the view. But I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that again. Maybe a bit closer.
Time for bed now.
Yeah, we're gonna make a move in a minute. Good night. Bye. See you tomorrow. So we're back at the hotel now, and feeling really sleepy as it's been a long day and my feet are in agony. We've got another full day planned tomorrow. We're going to Hollywood Studios. We're going to leave slightly earlier in the morning. We got the first bus this morning, and it was like a 40-minute wait when we actually got to the park before it even opened. So we're going to get the hour later bus tomorrow, so we get a bit of a lie-in, and then we're starting at Hollywood Studios and seeing where the day takes us. And if you want to see part 2, then make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you're the first to know when I upload it. Thanks for watching.